You just bought a domain for less than a cup of coffee. 12 months later, the exact same address wants 20 times more money. Nothing about the domain changed. Same letters, same server, same everything. Only the price quietly exploded. Here's what's coming. We'll break down who actually owns the internet's naming system, why registrars slash the first-year price, and how switching companies became a trap. By the end, you'll never read a domain deal the same way again. To understand the trick, follow the money from your wallet up a hidden 3-layer pyramid that runs the entire internet. At the top sits ICANN, the nonprofit that governs the internet's naming rules. Below it, registries like Verisign run entire extensions such as .com. Below them, registrars like the store you bought from sell names to you. 3 layers, 3 price markups. The registry sets a wholesale price. For .com, Verisign charges registrars a fixed fee per name each year, and that fee is capped by contract. In 2024, that wholesale rate sat around $10.50 before anyone adds profit. So if the wholesale cost is fixed, how does a registrar sell you the first year for a single dollar? Simple, they take a loss on purpose. The answer is the loss leader. Registrars deliberately sell that first year below cost, eating the loss to win you. They know that once your website, email, and brand live on that name, you almost never leave. That first sale is an investment in your future renewals. Now think about everything anchored to a domain once it's live. Your website, your email addresses, your printed business cards, your Google ranking. And here's why the trap holds so tight. Moving your domain isn't like moving a file, it's like changing your legal address. Every service you use points at your domain. Your website's DNS records, your professional email, your logins, your API links, all tied to that one name. Switch registrars carelessly and email can go dark for hours while records propagate across the globe. Most people feel the risk and just pay the renewal. That inertia is exactly what the pricing was built to create. The numbers show it works. Industry churn data suggests domains renew at high rates once a name is a couple of years old, meaning that below-cost first year gets paid back many times over the following decade. But the wildest part is still coming, because some of these prices aren't set by the store at all. In 2020, the US government let Verisign raise .com prices for the first time in years. The deal allows up to 7% annual increases in 4 of every 6 years. That's not competition, it's a contractually approved climb, baked into the system. So even the wholesale floor keeps rising by design. The registrar isn't the villain. The whole ladder tilts upward. Then there's the other trick. The low price you saw was only for year 1. The renewal number was always the real price. Look closely and you'll see 2 prices at checkout, a shiny promo rate and a standard renewal rate hidden below. The gap between them is the entire strategy. Some extensions look cheap to start but renew at $30, $40, even $50 a year. New extensions play this hardest. A trendy.io or .ai can launch cheap, then renew for a small fortune. That's because premium and niche extensions aren't bound by .com's price caps. Their registries can charge whatever the market allows. A .ai domain often renews for around $70 to $100 a year, many times a standard .com. So, how do you win this game instead of feeding it? A few moves change everything. First, judge a domain by its renewal price, never the promo. Second, register multiple years up front to lock the lower rate before increases hit. Third, check whether the extension is price capped like .com or uncapped like the trendy ones. And transferring is safer than people fear. You can move a domain to a cheaper registrar without ever losing the name itself. Transfers use an authorization code and a 60-day rule after registration. Plan the move, keep your DNS records copied, and your email and site stay live. Done right, you often gain a whole extra year while cutting the price. Zoom out, and it all makes sense. The cheap first year isn't a scam, it's a rental market disguised as a sale. Registries set rising floors, registrars use loss leader bait, and lock-in keeps you paying. Every layer profits from your loyalty. The moment you understand the latter, the pricing stops feeling random and starts feeling predictable. So, the next time you see a domain for under $1, You'll know exactly what you're signing up for. The first year is cheap because the next 10 are where they make their money, so always buy on the renewal price, not the promo.